All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. Siren and the poor get poor. I know. Unfortunately, that is the state of the world currently. And I'm going to turn that down just a touch. Let me turn it down just a touch. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Siren, welcome in. How's it going? Hello, everybody. I am your host, J.C. Stevenson. I write stories, I play games, and today, weird, congratulations. And today I am playing YIIK, my old nemesis. Look at it just standing there, menacingly. Am sleepy. I am sleepy as well. I genuinely considered not having stream today, and then I ate something and I felt better. I stayed up too late last night too. I genuinely considered, I'm like, maybe I'll push it off till tomorrow. Then I ate supper and I'm like, okay, I feel good. I got energy. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna play YIIK, because this game will wake me up. Not in a good way. It's kind of like a splash of cold water to the face. It'll wake you up. But we're gonna have fun with it. Well, you can chill out, Siren. I will lure you away from the stress of your day today, Siren. That's what I'll do. Welcome. I will hydrate weird. Thank you very much. I will stretch. Thank you very much. Nice. I have my moments. All right, guys. I had a very interesting day today. A very interesting day. Got up, did some work. I got my lawnmower out too. It rained for about 3 days straight here, and then it got warm and the grass has just shot up. So I have to start mowing my lawn again, and I got my lawnmower out today. I didn't do any mowing, but I got to check the oil on it and all that stuff. But I got my lawnmower out. Then I went and did some work, and then I got a call from my mother, and my grandfather passed away, and he had 4 life insurance policies that she got a part of. So then I had to go help her deal with that, which was a lot of fun. It's a very weird sort of feeling when that comes through. So I'd do that. And then I was lucky enough to lay down and take a nap. So I got about an hour nap, which was very good because I was exhausted. And then I went and I had a burger. I had a bacon cheeseburger for supper, which is why I have energy now. So that was my day. Which, I mean, it was a good day. It was all good stuff to get done. Right? Get some work done, make a little money, deal with some family stuff, which is never fun, but it's good. Well, it can be fun. Family stuff can be a lot of fun, but it's always good to get that done with and over with. Dino Child, hello, welcome in, welcome. You have company coming over, but you'll be lurking. Enjoy your company. Is it anime night, Siren? Is that what it is? I am doing well, Dino. I'm a little tired, but that's just being an adult. So don't worry about it. How are you, Dino Child? It was a solid day. It's a good day. How was everybody else's day? Anime night. When am I invited to anime night, Siren? Just put like an iPad up on the couch, and I'll just have my model up the whole time. Whenever somebody asks about it, just don't say anything. Just say, yeah, that's Jay. That's my friend. Why is he what's going on with the thing? Oh, it's my friend. It's Jay. It's anime night. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm good. A little sad because I have to go home for my... Oh, are you on vacation, Dino Child? Where did you go on vacation? Hold on. I gotta click this away. Let me click that, and then that, and then that. Have fun hanging out with your friends, Siren. Oh. An anime night sounds awesome. A watch along is one of the things I've been thinking about trying to do on this channel, but I don't know how to do it because it used to be that you could do it on Twitch if you had Amazon Prime, but that went away, so you can't do that. So it's kind of technically wrong. There's a lot of old movies. Stream anime night. I like, okay, let me put it to you this way. I know how to do it. Like I know how to do it, but it's not legal. And I do try to do things legally. So like it's going to be one of those things. You went up north to see the mountains. The mountains are gorgeous. Just a suggestion. No, I agree. The problem is I would have to have like I'd have to make like a just chatting screen and then have like the anime on and the show on in the background and then tell everybody what it is and have a timestamp and stuff. Like, again, I know how to do it. The thing is it's just not technically legal. And I mean, I guess what do I have to lose? My 300 followers on Twitch, like, whoa. I have a second channel. I have the Jason B. Stevens channel, so I wouldn't be ban evading if I wanted to use that one. So it is what it is. Maybe I'll do something like that once. I know there's some people. Oh, Inky hasn't seen Lord of the Rings. Maybe I could talk Inky into watching Lord of the Rings on a watch along. That would be like a crazy thing to experience firsthand. But we'll figure that out. How was everybody else's day? Dino went up north to see the mountains. The mountains are gorgeous. I have seen the mountains before. Very, very pretty. Siren is doing an anime night. She has got herself a wonderful... That leaves you, Weird. Weird, what are you up to today? Will you share with the class? I say that like I'm a teacher. Will you share with the class? Why... Wait, why is my controller not working? Let me restart the game. You're thinking of doing another stream later because you had fun yesterday? That's good. If you're having fun, then that is what you should do. It is fun to stream and to sort of hang out. Okay, now it's working. It is fun to stream and to hang out and to, you know, talk to people and chit chat and that stuff. So like it's a genuinely fun hobby that I enjoy. Okay. Oh yeah, all my friends left because I was being a douche. Level 10, a typical oh, I dropped the controller. A typical 20-something, he's just like you in an alternate reality. Why is that creepy? Like, hold on. We're gonna lose sound here, but like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. When it says it's just like me, but in an alternate reality, it's like it is genuinely horrific. Genuinely makes me upset. Genuinely. I should sue. I think this game is older than my channel though. I do have to sue Hololive though. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. I gotta post that up on Twitter or something like, hey, are you aware that your talent is stealing content from me? With my terrible joke. Which, by the way, if you look, was used by people months ago, but I'm the one who used it best. That's what I'm gonna say anyways. There's so many people I gotta sue. I'm gonna turn into one of those sue happy VTubers. That's what I'm gonna be. That is in the wrong spot. Move over a little bit, go up a little bit more. I want to show off my tie, my Earthbound tie. Boo! Oh my god! Hold on. Where's my scared there? Oh, Jake, no! Welcome in, Jake. How's it going? How's it going? How are you? How was your day? There's something I was going to talk about, and then I got scared. What was I going to talk about? I immediately had a thing. Yeah, yo, God, man, you need to calm down there, dude. I was terrified, scared. I was gonna talk about something. Making the joke about suing everybody made me think of something else, and then I forgot what it was because I got scared. Oh well, it is what it is. It was probably important and life-changing, and it was going to affect the world in a more positive way. Oh, I remember now. Nintendo is going crazy again. I was going to talk about that. I got mad at Nintendo today. They basically, like, took down a guy's YouTube channel because he was making Pokemon animations, and I might have to make a video about it. I'm getting a little mad at the gaming industry, to be honest. Like, as bad as YIIK is, who does get mad at Nintendo? Me, unless you meant who doesn't. Exactly, Dino. Twins. I am the twin. Unless you mean who doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You get that a lot, Jake? Same. Me too. Me too. Why am I getting... Okay. Okay, let's... Hold on. Let me go to desktop. I'll show you real quick. Let me pull up a thing. I get that. Right. Okay, let me go over. Here's it. This one. I watched this one right here. I'm not gonna play the thing, but this dude right here, I watched this video too. What? Sachi, you know it. This video right here. Hey, look, somebody. Oh my God, look at it, cracked and cool. This guy right here, you can go watch this video. I watched about half of it before I ended up having to go live. Basically what it is he had a channel called Pognation where he made like 3D animations of Pokemon like in the wild, and they were like sort of like National Geographic type things. And Nintendo basically nuked this channel. And he's got 7 days to figure it out. That was 3 days ago. And it's very, 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 very silly. Yeah. Just in case. Probably shouldn't do that. I cannot wait for the Steam controller. I can't wait for the Steam machine, because apparently... I also saw this today. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I can have background music. It is messed up. I'll have to take that moment out because YouTube has a habit of doxing people, which I'll take that out later. I want the dbrand case for Steam. I want the Steam machine too. But apparently PS5 has now updated their DRM so that you have to be online once every 30 days for them to check if you can, for them to check if you have the right to play your digital games. As if like you can just, right. And this is insane to me. Because basically, like, if you buy a PS5, download a bunch of games, and take it to like some other place, and it doesn't have internet up there, after 30 days, you can't use it. You can't play your game. This is ridiculous to me. So today I've had two. God, that made me mad. This thing cannot come fast enough. They have released the cost for the controller. It's not buying. Exactly. That's what it is. They have released the cost for the controller of the Steam machine, which is very expensive. $100 for the controller is very expensive. But it also might be something that, by the way, May 4th, this is releasing. So that was good news, but I saw that yesterday. Oh, I'm hype as well. The other thing too is I think the Steam machine comes with it. I think if you buy the Steam machine bundle, controllers can't be expensive, right? Well, the truth is that, like I said, this thing cannot come fast enough. Like a PS5 controller, I think is 60 or 70 bucks. We'll just check Best Buy since the first option. There's a bundle with the machine. That's not a... Oh. Yeah, I mean, a PS5 controller is $75. So, it's not like it's insanely overpriced. Like, it's 25 bucks more. So, it's not like... It's not like this is, it's completely out of line. And if I'm completely honest, the functionality that this has is really, really good. I mean, if you think about it, it's basically a controller with two touchpads on it. So these two things right here basically make up the other $25 plus the charging puck thing. You get this for the wireless connection, and then it clicks to that to charge. That's cool. Like, I'm gonna buy one of these. I might wait until the Steam machine comes out and get a bundle, but once this comes out, I'm done with consoles. I'm just done with them. I cannot wait for Steam to save us from all of this stuff, but I'm most likely going to buy this too. This looks so good. I am very, very excited about this, but we'll get there when we get there. Okay, let me go back to the basic stream. You guys have the gist of what's going on. Okay, let me read through chat. What? Well, it's messed up. I just watched Madamus stream, to be honest. I tune in every so often. Controllers can't be expensive, right? They can be. But, I mean, it is what it is. There's a bundle with the machine. It's competing with Pro controllers. And this is one using TMR sticks, so I think it's probably better. Steam puts out great stuff. The Xbox Pro controller is more expensive and it doesn't have the touchpads, no gyro, no mag. Yeah. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. It's expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. I need to get a new desk. That's what I need to do. My desk isn't big enough. So one of these days I'm gonna have to take like a week off streaming, and I think I'm just going to build, because I have a corner in my room for a desk. Right? Why is my model? Hold on. If I swing all the way over there. Okay, we're gonna have you over there. I like that more. I mean, I think I'm just gonna build a desk. I think I'm just gonna build I think I'm just going to buy some wood and just build a desk and drill it directly into the wall. Right? Just build a desk in the corner of my room so that I don't have, because it'll be cheaper in the long run, I think. Not the wall? Yes, the wall. That way it's not going to have a whole bunch of legs. Right? That way it can 7J. Well, you do realize that I think I'm gonna build I think I'm gonna buy like 2x4s and build a frame that drills directly into the wall and just build myself an L-shaped desk. I might even just cap it in plywood because I don't care how it looks. I'll put a mat over it or something, or paint it. I could paint it. I need a new desk is what I need. The desk I have is very, very old. I need a new desk, and I need to get, if I want to, I think that's my next big thing, is to get a better desk. So if you guys hear me take a week off streaming, I'm going to be building a desk. Maybe you can do VR. I think I have done VR chat, Jake. I started this channel doing VR content. I played Rumble. You might want to buy from a lumber store. You know, I know a lot of construction companies. If I genuinely want to build something like nice, what I'll do is I'll just frame it out in 2x4s, and then I'll frame it out in 2x4s, and then I'll buy oak, and then I'll cut them and make an oak top on it, and then I can stain it and make it like nice. What does oak cost now? Oh, hold on. Now I'm going down a rabbit hole. Screw playing the game. I live on a farm, dude. Have you not seen my backyard? You maybe haven't. You're somewhat new. Hold on. Okay, let me go back to the desktop. You've been here a while, but you haven't seen some of the stuff I genuinely show. Let me open this in. Oh, okay, well, we'll do it that way. This is my backyard in the winter. I live on a farm, dude. That's my backyard. Melly likes snow, so I took some pictures and videos of snow because Melly's from Mexico, so she didn't get to see snow. This is my backyard. I have a bunch of tools. I have a bunch of stuff for woodworking. Easy enough. So that would be a cool background. It is cool. It would be because it's made of snow. Oak prices. How much is oak costing people right now? Look, the background. The background loop? Yeah, I could do that. How much does this cost? That's expensive. 1 inch by 4 inches, 1 inch by 8 inches. One by 12. I don't know how many feet I would need. I mean, hardwood is pricey, but it lasts forever. What? Okay, hold on. How much does hardwood flooring cost? Could I just buy like 1 box of hardwood flooring and just make a desk out of it? $100 a carton. How much would this cover? Because this is finished and everything. Like I wouldn't have to do any work to stain it. $16 square feet. Just don't catch cold. Hard to say that in Minnesota. Hold on. Let me go to tape measure. I'm actually interested in. Let me go to tape measure. 1 second. I should genuinely like put to just chatting if I'm going to do this for a while. But I will be right back. Let me grab tape measure real quick. Don't throw frying pans at my be right back message. Don't do that.
Follow the heart.
I will follow the heart.
That's where
Okay,
the true
so
path lies.
it is. I can take this away. I'm here. I'm gonna leave my model off though. Ouch. So it is probably about 27 inches deep. Although I don't need to go that deep. Let me mark these down real quick. 27 inches deep. And the nook, so how are things? Things are well, Jake. And the nook is 59 inches. So 59 inches. How are you, Jake? Okay, so that is 2.5 feet. And the width is 60, which is 5 feet. Yeah, so I could cover it in one unit. So if it's cheaper to buy this, I could just buy this. The other thing though is I'd like to make an L-shaped desk and go around a corner. So how much further would that be? I'd probably have to buy 2 boxes. I'd probably have to buy 2 boxes to be sure. Okay. An L desk, yeah. That's my whole thing is taking L's. Not a W desk. No W desk. So yeah, if the lumber and staying costs more than $100, I could just as well buy a box of hardwood flooring and just tack it on. Which would actually be kind of a cool desk. Be a baller and make an O desk. I could do that. I could make it would have to be a square. And I could just make it so it opens up one spot. I could do that. I'm not going to do that though. But yeah, maybe I'll build a desk. Maybe that's what I'll do. $100 isn't bad for the top of it. Desk building stream when? Probably when I get back from Hawaii. Maybe. How much did 2x4s cost? Donut desk. Oh, that's cheap. That's not bad. If that's for 10 feet, that's not bad at all. 96 inches. How much is 96 inches? Are you gonna dox me? I don't live in London. $8 feet. That's still not bad. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be easy enough. 10 feet. There's 10 feet right there. $5 for a 2x4. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I could do that. I would want to check. This is at Home Depot. It's probably going to be more expensive at a lumber store, but yeah, because I could just frame it out and then build. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, because the ones at Home Depot have a tendency to be. They like to go around corners. They build the 2x4s to go around corners at Home Depot. So, but I could, because I could just get, I could frame it out. I'd have to put a leg against the one wall. I'd have to put a leg in the middle. But if it's framed to the wall and framed out, and I have 3 2x4 legs on it, I think that would support everything I want to put on top of it. I think I could easily put my computer tower and 3 monitors on there. I only have 2 now, but I'd like a 3rd one. Like, I think that would easily hold all that. You'll want to brace. Oh yeah, so like I would. So here's let me open my handy dandy graphing software. So what I would do is from a top view. Right. So I just have a rectangular desk, and I would be sitting, you know, in here, right? I have a nook in my room. There's a wall that comes here. And then this is a nook, and then it comes out. So this is my room. I would frame it against this wall, and then frame it against this wall, and then I would put a support here, and then here, and then here. And then I would build, I would build a brace bar down the middle and frame it out properly. And I think if I have those 3 legs, that would be sturdy enough if it's screwed into the wall. I would think. Obviously, it wouldn't be this far away from the wall, but I'm a terrible drawer. Do you have enough studs? Yeah. I think my studs are every 12 inches. Let me look. Let me look. I'm literally right next to it. 16 inches. I know where they are. It's almost like I helped build this room. Yeah, 16 inches on the dot. It's almost like I helped build this room. So I have, like, on this corner here, I have a stud here, I have a stud here, and I have a stud here, right? And then on this wall, it would be every 16 inches. Yeah. So like right now, I think that would be enough support. If it isn't, I could add more legs to it. But I would want to, yeah. I could add more legs to it. I could also add support, like, in the middle. Like, I could add a support on these brace bars too, if I really needed to. But that's what I'd like to build. So I would, you know, frame it out like this, and then probably put a 2x4 down there, a 2x4 there, and then have it braced, and then maybe braced like this, and then braced, and then, you know, obviously have it braced out like that or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how I'd build it. I would do legs in the middle with angles, support for more leg room in the corner. I could do that. I could do that. Brainstorming. I gotta sketch it up. I actually have to, like, get a ruler and sketch it up if I'm really gonna do it. But this would be the rough idea, and I could build this. And then, like I said, I could just buy hardwood floor. That'd actually be kind of cool. Like if you had hardwood floor top for your desk. Am I like crazy about that? Or does that sound cool to anybody but me, or am I the only one who thinks that sounds cool? I think that seems like a cool idea to me, but I guess it doesn't matter if you guys, I'm the one who has to look at it. I think it seems cool. Just do UFM, just don't get it wet. Well, the most hardwood floor has oil base. Well, maybe they don't do that anymore. Maybe they don't do it anymore. Last time I did hardwood floor, it had oil-based varnish on it, so getting it wet wasn't a big deal. You know, a little bit of here and there. I know, Jay. Days can be rough like that. You do UFM, just don't get it wet. It would have to be up to price. If it's cheaper to buy the raw wood and then build it, and then the only thing is that the hardwood would have gaps in it. Not gaps, but it would have crevices that you'd have to sweep out. Which a guy could do easy enough. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Are you a woodworker, Opti? You seem to know a lot about this. Hardwood desking? No, that's true. My hardwood desking. All right. My tangent tanked all of my viewership. I love that for me. All right. Game time. Hey, I yapped for 40 minutes. You guys should be happy. All right. I think we gotta go up here. The only thing I've made with wood was my nightstand in high school and still going strong. Same. I built a table in high school and still going there. There he is. Where is he? Hey, Lily, welcome in. Got $125 just for going out back. I love that for me. Welcome in, Lily. How's it going, man? I was talking about bacon. Hi, Lily. Welcome in, Lily. We were getting our wood on. That's true. That's true. We were talking about wood. Lily, have you thought more about the your frog wearing a Mario costume? You could make it a horror image. That would be a phenomenal horror image. Your frog wearing a Mario suit. Get my meaning? You have free will. You could do it. Now, I feel like I should be able to walk around this tree. Like an Odyssey. Well, see, Lily Pad is a frog. And Mario wore a frog suit. So I thought it was only fair. Lily likes to impersonate Italians, by the way, Opti. He has a affinity for it. He's very good at it. And Mario also possessed a frog. Exactly. Wait, I can sprint if I hold square. As much as I'm deeply scared of their legal team. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier too. Nintendo's made me mad. I might make a video on it. I'm genuinely like upset. There's a lot of chests back here. Like, why didn't I just come back here and like loot this place for the entirety of my life? Where did this Italian slander come from? It's not slander. You're the one who is madame. Nintendo, why did you exactly? They did that Pokemon documentary guy dirty. They also came after emulators too, which is incredibly frustrating. Why does it still say open when this chest is open? Lily, I talk like your people. Why you impersonate so many Italians? Mamma mia. Lily was doing like that in his whole stream. That's his shtick. Cancelled. I know. You are already bleeding. Let me defend. Then I can throw out the panda and I can just tank this stuff. Oh, thanks for that. You missed. You suck. Skill, panda barrier. Why is it called an oven when you OVIN the food and OV in the food and OV out hot eat the food? You're asking the real questions. Why does it show the bat health no matter what? I know, Death. Welcome in, Death. How's it going, man? I love how there's zero music here. Dev, exactly. How's it going, Death? Are you having yourself a good day? I'm not in the right mental yet for these deep cut questions. You know, you're gonna have to talk to Opti about that. I like how the fire stays behind, even though it's a status effect on me. Okay, do I have anything? Sure don't. I think get Panda Berry back up. I'm good grinding in a Roblox game. Playing the Roblox?
Wait for me.
Was that a lily? I know. There's a wild lily pad here. If only everybody could be so lucky to have a wild lily pad. Why can't I hurt the thing?
Defend. Wait for me.
I'm so confused. This fight is kind of silly. Okay, that guy's gone finally.
Panda barrier.
Lily's going 30 streams? Holy crap, dude. Thank you very much, Lily. Death, did you like hack my bot to make sure you lost every gamble ever? Gotta do a shout out for that. Guys, follow LilyPad97 if you like good art. Best artist on Twitch, legitimately. Guy's legitimately great artist. Deserves more love than he gets. Phenomenal artist. Follow LilyPad97. Bro, I swear you threw in secret rates that you messed with the code. I will show them on stream. Heal. I turned the rate up. Hold on. I turned the rate up. I move this window. Win chance is 45%, jackpot chance is 2%, right? You have a 45% chance to win and a 2% chance to hit the jackpot. So you have a slightly greater chance to lose, but you do not have. But it was at 40 and this is at 1. I upped it. I upped it. Lily has a bunch of jape. If death as user win rate. I did not do that. That you know of. I've got to get a game. I want to see if I can't holy crap, Lily. I want to see if I can't get like a blackjack game on here that you guys can play. I thought that would be cool. Hold on. Death, how do you have such bad luck? That's not even possible. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh man. Look, you won, Death. Congratulations. You're a winner. Best viewers. Guys, I got the best views. Let me click on the... Oh, I clicked the ban button. Guys, I'm never gonna get the best viewers. When is it my turn to have the best viewers, guys? When do I get the best viewers? Look, Death, you won a million points. Yay! Congratulations, Death. Huzzah! You won the lottery. Yeah, I guess I'm stuck with you guys. Aw, shuck. How you? I'm stuck with everyone. Oh, also, by the way, I haven't had a chance to watch, but Weird streaming now. That's a guy you can go follow. Friend of the channel. That's a guy you can go follow. He likes to throw pans at me. So if you like people who like to throw pans at me, that's your man. Or woman. I guess I don't know if Weird is a man or a woman. I'm unsure. I'm not gonna ask. I 100% believe code said I can't win at any point. You are Weird as a man. If you like a person who likes to throw pans at me, Weird's your man. Doesn't have a mic, but he is streaming. So playing Grounded right now, I believe. Try it again, Death. You can't lose. No, you can't lose 4 times in a row. You can't do it. It's impossible. It can't happen. There's no way you can lose 4 times in a row. There's no way. It is impossible. It is statistically impossible for you to lose 4 times. See? I told you. You need to believe, Death. You need to have faith. You gotta have faith.
Check out my sick beats.
Yeah, you got your 1 win, so now you're good. No problem, Lily. You got your 1 win, so... This can't... This literally can't be happening.
Panda barrier.
Oh, he's resistant to my attack type. That's why. That's why it's taking forever. This literally can't be a thing, Death. This cannot keep happening. There you go. See, you're winning. You're good. The curse is broke. It broke. Exactly. That's funny. That's really funny. You did have a lot of losses that one stream. I need that. And 5, you did have just a heck of a run of bad luck on that one stream, man. It was a little ridiculous, not gonna lie. Did I say bleed for me, baby? I'm gonna try to get a blackjack game going for this gamble thing, to where you can play blackjack against the bot. I have to figure, somebody might have already made the code for that, so I have to either go look for that or I have to type it up. It shouldn't be too hard because I could just do it numerically.
Wait for me.
I am willing to believe I use all my luck on Roblox games. I always hit the... that could be it. Like, I understand that stuff too. Like, so there are days where I feel like I used up all my luck on other stuff, and then I get really unlucky afterwards. So it could be that. You could be burning through your luck in Roblox. Okay. I missed? Mask! Hurls a link at me in Discord. What are you... Ooh. Ooh. Thank you for looking that up, Mask. Now that I've got the point system working, do you use Streamer Bot, Mask? Welcome in, Mask. How's it going, man? Your dino child was in here earlier. Sad they have to come back from the mountains. Use Moobot. Ah. Welcome in. Ah, yes. Yes, yeah.
Bleed for me.
Bleed for me.
Blood. It's delicious.
Blood is delicious. Anyways. I am absolutely ignoring this game in favor of a collectible Pog. Poggers? Yo, literal poggers? Used to have so many pogs. Classic blackjack game. I had to get that. Yeah, that. Okay, hold on. As much as I genuinely want to play this game, let me see if I can't get this running like right away. Because, you know, obviously I would hate to... Working point system is required. I have that. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. extract the cards folder to streamer.bot. Hold on. This might, yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this right now. I'm not going to do this right now. This is going to be complicated. That's fine. That's fine. I'll get this going for next stream. I'll get this going for, I'll get this going tomorrow when I'm not playing. It's not just going to be an extension. You have to like add stuff to folders and things, which is fine. I'm cool with that. I just have to, I don't want to do it in the middle of stream. This is not a tech stream. This is a desk building stream. There's nothing there. Well, how am I supposed to get over there? Do I have to jump down? Just have to jump down? I'm gonna have to jump down from over there. That's what I have to do. Okay. That's no problem. I can do that. I can do that, YIIK. A straw hat? That's a lot of speed. My grandfather always used to say, never hire a man with a straw hat and, never hire a man with a straw hat or leather shoelaces, because if he's not chasing his hat, he's tying his shoes. So, now my grandpa won't hire Alex. Will you hit this time? Nope, of course you won't. You would think like sound waves would be good against bats, considering that they have, you know, the whole ultra sound thing going, but maybe they don't. I seem to be getting a lot of health back. I don't know why. Bleed for me. But this game is... I have long since given up trying to figure this game out. But figuring it out is kind of funny. Or trying to figure it out is kind of funny. So I'm going to keep doing it, obviously. Because, you know, memes. We like memes here. A Blinkerton? The Blinkerton. The record. Precision, strength, life. I mean, I guess that's technically better. If I start missing a lot, then I'll have to equip the other one again, but... I don't know, what's my precision? Oh, is it not, that's protection. That's defense, not precision. Or is it precision? Life, luck, agility, strength, speed. I would think that would be precision. I think that would be accuracy. Wouldn't that make sense for the weapon to have accuracy? In smoker culture, a Blinkerton is what you blink. Is when you blink your dab pen, aka hit its safety timer for turning itself off. I got no clue what else a Blinkerton would be. Well, it looks like it's a record. Because I feel like I don't need a job. I feel like I just need to go into the backyard and collect all this stuff. I would assume it would be precision.
Bleed for me.
I appreciate the information on smoker culture, because I know nothing about... I've never smoked anything. So I am being informed. Thank you for the information. I don't say that, Knight. I'm already suffering enough in this game. Why would you dump that on me? A BLT sandwich. I love BLT sandwich. All right, let's save. Kind of level? Do I have enough for level up? Did it say I have enough for level up? I do. I have enough for level up. Let's go for that one. I have enough for 3 level ups. Oh, they're different every time.
Okay.
That one's the best.
Okay.
You were up to 2 million, Death. I have so many blood bags. What ones do I use on me? The cow. Where's the cow? Where's the cow? Hey, cow, you want some blood? 2 for the cow. I have 6. And the old lady, this one. Let's give the seamstress. I stitched him into the fabric of reality, like the dungeon master asked. Yet he leaves me hanging. If you see him, please let him know he promised to get the groceries. The Hat Man? Somebody taking too much NyQuil? I actually do want this one. This is the one I have at the end. You've betrayed me too. You're in cahoots. You've given up your body for plastic and you tempt me to do the same. You show me stories of sadness and longing. You appeal with tears. You're here in disguise. Then we're gonna feed the cow some blood. You ask her about her day. She tells you all is well. Night gamble. Ooh, somebody lost. Well, I mean, it is technically over. It is technically a 55% chance to lose. So it is it's basically a coin flip. Mostly I just wanted that one to make sure the points work. And they do work. Which is good. Now I'm gonna get blackjack going. Because that's going to be way more fun than... Alright. Hold on. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Hold on. I swear to God, guys, it's not rigged. I swear to God, it's not rigged. I swear to God, guys, it's not rigged. I swear to God. Oof. Man, oof. It's kind of crazy that you guys have gambled so much. My bot is my #1 commenter. Death one, it's not rigged. Don't say rigged, Mask. Here, let me help you with that, Mask. There you go, Mask. I have a few points on me. Oh, yo, we're in the mixing studio?
This was the turning point for my journey, I think.
Not rigged, Knight. Not rigged. Don't say I've rigged. I didn't rig it. You guys rigged it. The turning point of my journey, I think.
Everything came down to this night in the end. What I would do next, you know?
What he would do. Yeah. No, I don't know, Alex. Tell me all about it. Oh, you know what? I am... Jay feels bad. I did. That is what happened. I feel bad. I have plans for your character, dude. I've got a good idea to bring him back. if because we're gonna go into Fendelver. If you want to play that character, I've got a way to do it. I've got it, man. Keep the levels, keep everything. It'll be the same. It's gonna. I have plans. If you want to do it. Shame. Is there no command to give what we have? No. You're a mod death, so you can just set points. So you can just so if you're a moderator, you can do this one. And that should add 1 singular point to their total. That inflates the economy. True. True, it does inflate the... It's almost like the points have... I forgot the points have value. I forgot that. There's literally nothing you can do with them yet. Literally nothing. Except gamble them away. You're in for it. When we get there, we'll talk about it. I'm going to get blackjack running, and then it will be worth a little something. I might have to do a manual reset of everybody's points at one point in time, but I'll figure that out when I get there. But yeah, we're going to continue with the game for now. Came down to this night in the end, what I would do next, you know. Tell us, Alex. I've never been more interested in what Alex wants to say. Look at those big doe eyes and square glass. He has something profound to tell us.
I didn't have to follow the entity here, but I'm glad I did.
He's glad. He's glad. You're gonna make gas expensive. Oh my god, the J points have caused the gas to go up, and it's my fault, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll fix it right away. I'll fix it.
I couldn't imagine life if I hadn't. But maybe there wouldn't be life if I hadn't.
Exactly. But wait, there wouldn't be life if you hadn't... But you were alive before you even knew the entity existed. No, man, no. That makes total sense, Alex. It's so intelligent and beautiful. This game is so profound and poetic, guys. So profound and poetic.
What do you want me to do with this?
Obviously, he wants you to enter a DJ content and scratch the record to the extreme wicca wow. Bro, gas in town is $4.69. Ha, that's the funny number. And that's the cheap place. You're right. I'm sorry. I'll get it figured out immediately. I will. Oh, Alex is dropping more wisdom on us. No, you don't. Don't pretend, Al. You don't know what the entity wanted.
It wanted me to play the record, to drop the needle, to broadcast the lush and soaring tunes of this masterful LP for the world to hear.
The Blinkerton LP? The one you just got? Which LP?
Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't know that exactly, but I had my suspicions.
He's so smart. Our gas station sign says like $3.50, but the pump price is $4. Guys, diesel is like over $5 or was over $5. Listen, man, if I had control of the gas prices, it would not be that high. It is insane what the gas prices are, and it's just all gouging. It's ridiculous. It is all just people in... It is all just the administration of America doing things to cause unnecessary stress, and then corporate executives taking advantage of it and upping prices. And it is really, really, really bad. I remember about 10 years ago, I used to say, I don't know how people are supposed to make a living. And it's just gotten worse since then. It is the inflation rate is insane. I don't know, like, how are people supposed to buy your products if they can't afford it? Like, do they not realize that if you price yourself out of the market, your company is going to shut down? Like I don't know. I'm genuinely looking at putting up like some. I'm probably gonna wait. I think. Don't quote me on this. I think most likely that Republicans and Trump are not going to win the next election in America. And I'm hoping that the government will reinstate subsidies for solar panels, because I am genuinely looking at putting like solar panels in on my house, because like the price for propane, the price for gas, the price for diesel is all just going crazy. And it's eventually going to be cheaper to just buy an electric car. And, you know, so I'm gonna have to figure it out, because it has gone crazy for prices. Bar bathroom wisdom. Thee who wears no clothes fears not the pickpocket. No, but they do fear the cut purse, especially if you're a guy. I'm not wearing any clothes. I don't want a cut purse anywhere near me. Just remember, Knight, one advantage can always lead to a disadvantage. That's a DM wisdom. That's the DM's wisdom. An advantage can be a disadvantage. On with the game. My rant about gas prices is over. Okay, getting ahead of my, I don't know exactly, but I haven't. No, you didn't. Light always casts a shadow.
There's nothing here. It's empty.
Very Kingdom Hearts of you, Mask. But I'm not playing I'm playing Pragmata now. Guys, I'm digging Pragmata. I might actually have to make a review on I might have to make a review on this game too. Like genuinely like sit down and gather all of my thoughts about this game. And I haven't done a review video in a long time. I haven't done a video in a long time that wasn't D&D related. I gotta beat these games first. That's what I have to do. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. There's nothing here. It's empty. There's a bunch of records. There's Two Brothers up there. There's Mythical Ultra Legends right there.
Hey, not my fault. Do you know where it is?
I like how he takes like the bitch mocking tone with the incorporeal entity that has unknown powers.
Does it have to be this record? What about one of the others?
Why are you yelling? You didn't have to follow that. You could have just left it be.
You can talk. Okay, fair enough. What do you want me to do?
Ellipses an entity?
Oh, great. Now you're mute. Look, I'll swing into town in the morning and see if they have this record, this mystical Ultima LP legend or whatever.
Floating corpses? Floating entities, Yan. Welcome in, Yan. How's it going? We're complaining about gas prices, and I'm talking about building desks and a bunch of things like that.
So rigging the auction worked, huh?
Just as expected.
I know, Yan. I know.
On. Who is it?
Who is it?
I always bid on the same thing. Photos of missing persons reported on Onism.
Onism?
You've got sick hobbies. Why so invested in this?
I think whoever made this game has a touch of Onism.
You know, it isn't like that. Some of those guys on Onism, definitely. But I'm just trying to put it all together.
Yeah.
So you won the photo. Worked hard for it too. Good job. Given
Wait,
the
that's me.
circumstances. So, do I get to know who it is?
That's Alex.
Come on. Say
Say
it.
it. Say it. Say it.
You know I hate that. I thought this room was a safe haven, but now...
But now...
Do it for me. Come on, buddy.
I had long hair once. I cut it off though.
It's Jay Gatsby.
What?
Hey, Gatsby.
What? No.
Do it again. Say who it is.
The person in the photo is Don Ottavio.
What?
More obscure. Don Quixote.
Don Giovanni! Ugh, I've had enough. I don't find it funny like you do.
I don't understand the pattern there.
You will in time. Speaking of which, hurry it along. Soon, mistaking white noise for Don Diego de la Vega is going to be the least of your problems.
Why are you just saying characters'
Enough.
names?
I'll never
Good night,
find
Mask.
her if you
Sleep
keep
well, dude.
distracting me like this. Do you want me to go proto or not?
He's gonna go proto. He's gonna go proto mode. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Thanks for the link. Have yourself a wonderful evening, Mask. I'll get through chat here in a minute when this cutscene is over.
I've lost sight of the whole plot. I can barely remember why I'm doing this.
This game has a plot. I should be excited. I should be pumped. I gotta be pumped, guys. We're playing games.
To a radio tower a few miles from town.
The panda is asking legit questions. Okay. Floating corpse, tell me about sleeping. I have not built a desk before. I did do some closets and bookcases. I made a lamp as well. Oh, that's nice. Being creative like that can be really, really fun. I've done it sometimes. I need a new desk for my room. And I was thinking instead of buying one, I could just build one. I'm pretty handy with woodworking and stuff. So I figured I could probably do that. So I was looking up at prices and stuff at the start of stream. That's what I was doing. So let your luscious locks flow. I did have long hair once. I have red hair in real life, and I grew it out because my mother had asked me if I would be willing to donate it because they don't get a lot of red hair. So I said, okay, sure, why not? So I grew it out until it was like past my shoulders. And then I chopped it off, and I had no idea where to send it. So I chopped it off and then said, all right, here you go, Ma. And my hair was long. It was down past my shoulders. I'm like, here you go, Ma, send it off, do what you want with it. And then she never sent it off anyway. So it ended up being a waste. And after I cut it off, I said I was never going to grow it out that long again because it's so annoying, dude. I don't, if you do any kind of work outside, it is terrible to have long hair. It is just terrible. Going outside in the wind, it just turns it into a tangled mess. I had to comb it like 4 or 5 times a day just to keep it decent. So no, I will never have hair that long again. It was so annoying. So there was that. So that's never going to happen again, but I did have it. Wind ruins a fair bit. I too late to care for it and cut it off. Same, yeah. I designed, yeah, like it's just such a, it's such a pain. I respect, I will say I have a healthier respect for women who have long hair now. Because don't get me wrong, I think long hair is very pretty. Looks really good. Love it. But it is such a pain in the ass. I designed the lamp myself, also made kid toys. That's cool. I was tired of combing it, putting it up. Yeah, it just takes so much more effort to do anything. And then it takes forever to dry. Like you'd wash it, and then instead of it taking like 15 minutes to just dry, it would take like hours. So yeah, no more long hair for this guy. No more long hair for the Stevenson man. Not gonna happen. All right. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick because I've been hydrating a lot. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. You guys can look at the panda. It'll be short. Just 1 second. All right, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Jay is back. Tell your friends. We back. Hello, Lily. Lily, have you got a chance to try out that pen yet? Or that brush that I bought you? I was wondering how it worked. Because I have no idea anything about him. I'm really glad you liked it, dude. I looked for that stuff. I looked for that stuff in like 2 or 3 different stores, and I finally found one that I liked. So I just took a drink, weird. I will stretch, weird. Thank you. Death is continuing the streak on yeah, I'm gonna have Death watching on both channels just so he can get more points to gamble them away. All right. Okay. We should be good to go. Follow entity rate a few miles from town. I did.
What is wrong with you?
Dude, so many things. You have, dude, I'm a VTuber, dude. Don't even ask.
Hey, don't pretend you wouldn't have done the same.
He's a panda. Of course he wouldn't have.
It's like morbid curiosity and whatnot.
Oh, did you put your losing streak over on Twitch now, Death? Oh yeah, it's really cool. I think it's more for calligraphy than art. I need to learn. One of the things, okay, Lily, I couldn't find one. But one of the things I was looking to get you that I couldn't find, and I was worried about trying to ship it, was I was going to try to get you a dip pen. Have you heard of those? Is that something you've heard of, Death? Or, not Death, Lily? Look like this. You dip them in ink and then you can draw with them. No, they make them out of glass. I was gonna see if I could find you something like this, because I've heard people like use these for like comic book drawing. And I was gonna see if I could get you one of these, but I couldn't find one. But you literally like dip them in ink, and then these swirls, and you draw with them. I don't know if you've heard of that, but I was gonna see about this because this seemed like something you would think was cool. I've heard people like that they're very interesting to draw with. But that they use them for like line work and shading and stuff, and I thought that would be something you thought was cool. Lily's points are done, but maybe I'm wrong. So this is I was gonna try to see if I could find you something like this, and I couldn't. So you didn't ask for it either, and I feel weird about just like getting stuff that people didn't ask for. So I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in or not, but I was gonna see if I could find one, and I couldn't find one, so I was upset about that. Your strat looks cool. You're great. You're gonna make me blush. I'm just glad I found something that I knew you would like. Was the strat to nice. Was the strat to make Lily lose all his points and then you win? It is not rigged. Found a strat. Only 23 games of blackjack away from being exactly. It's the strat. Make Lily lose all his points. Am I? Nah, I lose on Twitch then win. Ah, got it. Do I? Okay, do I need to like just have my stream live 24/7 so you guys can gamble? Is that what I need to do now? Just turn OBS on, 24-hour gambling stream, Gamba stream. I'll just put like a stock image of a casino over it, and you guys can just type gamble in chat over and over again and talk. That might be a funny meme. I might do that. If I get the blackjack thing going, I could do a gambling stream. I could make, oh my God, that'd be funny. I could do that. I could do that. I could play the dealer. That would be cool. That would be, everybody who came in would just say like, get like 10,000 points and they could just play. That might actually be kind of fun. I might do that. That's a cool idea. Okay, let me write that down. Let me write that down. Write that down. Okay, hold on. I got StreamerBot up and running. I can cross that off my list. I'm still working on that. So Gamba stream. Okay. Shadow, welcome in. You're good at poker night? I'm terrible at poker. I'm too honest for poker. That's my problem. How's it going, Shadow? Welcome in. Welcome. We have gambles now, Shadow. You have points? Well, tell me how many points you have. Poker? I barely know her. Poker stream when? You guys just want to watch me lose at poker? Buy her a drink first, then poker siren. That's usually how I do it. Moving on. You have 50 points. Only if you can play against me? I'm sure there's a poker, like an online poker game. You want to know one of the games I want to play with people is Uno. I bought Uno on Steam, and I want to do like an evil Uno stream. Those seem fun. Those seem like you get angry and mad. I want to do that. But I can't get anybody to play Uno with me because everyone's like, I don't want to get mad. How to make it evil? You can change the settings until it's just evil. Well, to be fair, Uno is evil no matter what. You can't gamble me, Shadow. You don't own me. You tell him, Jason B. Stevens. I'm still pretty happy with that name. The B stands for bot. It's like morbid curiosity or whatever. Sure is.
I wanted to see what it wanted. Why it's been living with us.
I had just thought your panda friend was getting to be a bit juvenile, so you picked up something more sinister looking.
That might be it.
Har har. So, I'm gonna go knock on Michael's door and swing to town, see if I can find this mystical Ultima LP legend.
Think that's a good idea? Think anyone really wants to talk to you after that stunt you pulled?
There you go, Shadow. Play it to your heart's content. Oh, I did that wrong. Gamble away your life savings. Those came out at the good time. You blew your 5 points and then got the 10,000. So you have 10,000 points now, Shadow. Okay, you guys want to do a poker stream? We can do a poker stream. 1,000 subs on YouTube for a karaoke stream, but we can do a poker stream. I can figure that out. I gotta write that down then too, because otherwise I'll forget. Poker stream. There's got to be like a browser poker game that I can. Dude, Shadow, you have taken Death's luck completely.
Hey, easy. Why are you always trying to make me feel bad?
I'm just gonna have to get to 1,000 subs on the YouTubes. Where am I sitting at on YouTube, by the way? 542. Not bad. I'll take that. We take those. We take those. Hyper's live. I haven't seen Hyper live in a long time. Good for him. If he's still live when when I stop playing this game, I'll raid out to him. Because good for Hyper. How to make it evil. So many ways to make it. You can do punishments for people who've lost and stuff. We could do that. That'd be fun. You're gonna have to start advertising to your friends, Yan. You're gonna have to start putting up flyers. Subscribe to JC Stevenson. The C stands for fun. If it was a coin flip, I would break the game. I probably believe it. It's set up so that it pays out 45% of the time. So it's basically a point sink. If you keep gambling, you will eventually lose it all. That's just how it is. Why are you always trying to make him feel bad, Panda?
Anyway, I'll pay him a visit.
Yeah, pay him a visit.
You'll see. No one's mad at me. They've just been busy.
How do you advertise without... Oh. Well, you have friends. You could advertise to Siren. Go tell Siren. Go to the Shy Siren's channel and tell her to subscribe to JC Stevenson. I bet she'll do it. I got 4 hamburgers. She'd do it. Yeah, you should go do it. Yeah, go advertise. Go tell her. Your dog doesn't watch YouTube? That's probably smart. Guys, look, it's Lily. This is Lily Pad's childhood home. That's Lily. That's right after he stopped being a tadpole. I remember when the Lilypad 97 lost his tail and hopped for the first time. It was a beautiful moment. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Yep, that's a bathroom. Such a nice day.
You have mail.
You've got mail. I've got mail, guys. Can I go up back? Can go up back. I'll read the mail in a minute. I think I went back here anyways before, but I want to go back here anyway. What happens? Oh yeah, this leads to that thing. Okay, gotcha. I have over 80% on calling coin flips. Do you now? Guys, can I take a tangent and flip coins and see if Shadow guesses it right? I'll just flip a coin 5 times, and if he gets it right 4 out of 5 times, we'll call it. I'll be honest. Can I take a break? Can we do that? I want to do that. Coin flip time. Hold on, let me get a coin. All right, I'm back. I have a regulation standard American quarter here. As a heads and a tails. So how much game do you have left? I have no idea. I don't know. This game is going to take forever to beat because I keep not playing it because YIIK. Heads, tails. Okay, first flip. The first flip is tails. You're wrong. The second flip is tails. You're wrong. Third flip is tails. You're right. Next flip is tails. You're wrong. Next flip is tails. You're right. I don't know how I did 5 tails. Maybe this isn't a regulation quarter. Well, that's weird. Death sacrificing his points on YouTube for points, or his points on Twitch for points on YouTube based. The coin might be rigged. That is ridiculous. Hold on. Let me flip it one more time. Now I got heads that time. Your coin just like Sonic? Could be just like Sonic. All right, let's check mail. What will you do? Log into your computer. I'm going to log onto my computer. I need to download the internet. I want to go to Kale Mail. Kale Mail. Maybe you just buy. I could be. Beat the monkey. No, I want to beat the monkey. That sounds weird now that I say it. I probably shouldn't have said that. Alex, this is creepy. From missing person at person. True. How can I turn down $15,000? Come here, monkey. I literally can't. I can't. It won't let me go up there. I also think it's $15, not $15,000. Dear son. From mommy at pacificchime.k. Who is Alex sending money to? Alex, did you remember to go grocery shopping? I came home and the fridge was empty. I know you're a growing boy, so I understand if you ate all the food. Hugs and kisses, Mom. Yeah, I remembered to go grocery shopping. You have to try this. You can earn $22,000 or more in the next 120 days just by sending email. Jay is still a growing boy. Confirmed. I am still a growing boy. Look at my YouTube numbers. I'm still a growing boy. Seem impossible? Read on for details. No, there's no catch. Print this now for future reference, or you'll have many regrets. Super rigged. The following income opportunity is a once-in-a-lifetime type, a fairy tale in the making. Have you ever dreamed of economic triumph, a yacht, a speedboat, or other nautical expressions of success? All of this can be yours in a few simple styles. It could be started with very little investment, and the income return is shockingly tremendous. This is a legitimate legal wealth conceiving opportunity. It does not require you to come into contact outside people. Do any hard work, unless you count clicking, and smart investing among difficult tasks. And most astonishingly of all, you never have to leave your new giant mansion except to walk to your mailbox, collect giant checks. If you like 1 over 7 Americans, if you like 1 in 7 Americans believe that someday you'll get that big break, the one that will make your wife touch you again, and your dad finally says that he loves you, this is that which you've been waiting for. This is it. Simply follow the instructions and your dreams will come true. If you would like to make at least $46,000 in less than 90 days, please read the enclosed program, then read it again. Simply forward this email to 10 friends and request that they send 6 payments of $125.99 to... I'm not going to read the address. Make sure they include your name on the check and to make it out to cash. Once 10 of your friends have sent their payment, we'll be in touch. Your huge cut of the profits. We'll take their investment and use our expert financier skills to distribute the wealth to our GHO, INK, RSDF, and BBQ funds. Within 3 weeks, you'll see a return of 50% on your initial investment. Act now! Guys, this is a good deal. I'm gonna write that address down. This is actually well written for a scam email. Like the punctuation, or not the punctuation, but the grammar mistakes. This is actually a really well written scam email. That's actually pretty funny. 111719 NJ-10 Parsippany Troy Hills. Parsippany. Super legit. Guys, I think I need to get my checkbook out. I think I need to do it. Do you see that, guys? I could make $46,000 in less than 90 days. Less than 90 days. By the way, this kind of looks like Lily's setup. Lily, am I on your stream? Kind of looks like your VOD watching setup. New job. Not the same. Your setup is gorgeous, dude. Did you draw all that art? Did you draw all those assets? Because they're awesome, man. Especially with the green hue, it is a little bit, yeah. If you guys are not, you really should follow LilyPad97 on Twitch. Let me get his. I generally don't do shout outs. I try to be, but I do not really. If you're not following, you should follow LilyPad on Twitch, by the way. And by the way, since we are here, if we're gonna do a little crossover, wait, why is it like this? Oh, that's why it's like this. We're gonna do a little crossover activity here. If you are not following it, you should really go to YouTube and follow the Shy Siren. Phenomenal VTuber. Very, very good. All right. With that being said, let us go back to the game. 5 games losses in a row, just like the coin talk, which means this will be what it should be. It will ruin your credit score. You won! There you go, Shadow. Well done. Following the Shy Siren will make you a happier, more successful individual, and you'll be more attractive to women. Statistically proven. Statistically proven, following the Shy Siren makes you more attractive to women. So where are the girls then? I actually have a fair few women in my chat, so, I mean, look around, my guy. Melly likes to come hang out. Inky sometimes comes in. There you go. You're welcome, Siren. I do try to shout out my friends a little bit, if I can. Especially when I'm playing. I probably should shout you out when I'm playing good games, but I always take time off to talk and read chat when I'm playing YIIK, because, you know, YIIK. Me and Siren are playing Elden Ring again this Friday. I'm very excited about it. I like Elden Ring. Guys, I like Elden Ring and I like Siren. It's like a win-win for me. Now it's time to shout out yourself. It is. Subscribe to LilyPad97. I'm shouting myself out. I can't be more irresistible to women. Well, I mean, the whole frog they have a tendency to attract princesses, my dude. So I believe it. I've seen that Giga Chad jawline you have. I've watched your face reveal, dude. If only we all looked like LilyPad. Unfortunately, we can't all be that lucky. Can't do it. We can't do it. Sad days. Sad days. But that's okay. I I probably should shout myself out more. Sag, I know. Big Sag. I probably should advertise myself more. I'm torn between like wanting to grow my channel and like not wanting to like post everywhere, because part of me feels like there's I remember like old school YouTube when there was no Twitter, there was no advertising. You'd just go on YouTube and you'd look around and you'd find cool stuff and you'd be like, oh man, that's so cool to find that. And part of me like wants to just remain that. That's why I have like best kept secret and stuff in my stuff, because I think that's like the coolest way to find things is you just sort of randomly stumble across something you completely vibe with, and that's wonderful. So part of me wants to maintain that like feeling of old school YouTube content, and the rest of me is like, well, I should probably go to Twitter and advertise when I'm starting streams, and I should probably post memes, and like, so I'm torn. I don't know what I want to do with it, because I know that's how you found. It's how Siren found me. It's how it's not how Lily found me. I found Lily. But that was the same. That was how I found Lily. I was just looking through Reddit, saw beautiful art, and I'm like, oh, this is somebody I want to make. This is somebody I need to chit chat with. Right? I think that's the coolest thing to do. Right? But it's very kind of complicated, because there's the part of you that's like, hey, I'd love to see those numbers go up, but then there's the part of you that's like, I'd really love to keep that sort of old school small community vibe, and I don't know how to balance those two things. I got to figure it out. That's on me to figure out. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just chatting because I hear you guys like it when I chat, and I mean, YIIK, dude. That's how you found me. TikTok has been showing me a lot of VTubers lately. Once you start watching one VTuber, you kind of fall down a rabbit hole. There's a lot of VTuber content out there. I don't know if you saw the homepage, but there's a lot of VTuber content out there. Yay for yapping. I might have to do like too many of us. Maybe. Can I get controversial for a minute? I'm going to get controversial for a minute. I think that there are a lot of people who are streaming and making content who don't actually want to stream or make content. There was a while there where I was actively like searching. I was trying to network, and I was doing it on Twitch. This is a while ago. And I reached out to, I went through like 70 streams. And the amount of people who are streaming who just don't want to talk to a viewer is like all of them. I legitimately only found like one person who was very talented. Who was really, really talented. And then I reached out to them, and it didn't end up working out very well for me. And I kind of got burned on it. And I'm a little bit gun shy about going out and doing it again, because I really don't want to have to look through another 100 streams to find one person. So I haven't really started like trying to network again, even though that's legitimately how you grow your streams, is networking. So I haven't really done it, but the amount of people who are streaming and they just don't they just don't want to like talk to people. They don't want to like hang out. They don't want to like communicate. And that's the thing about streaming is talking. They just don't do it. I was so delighted when you came to my stream that day. Which day? Like the first day I came in? I don't remember the first stream of yours I watched, Siren. I've watched a lot of them now. I legitimately lurk in a lot of your streams while I'm like making thumbnails and stuff. Because that's how I do it. Like if I'm online working, I'll usually have like Twitch or YouTube open and I'll be lurking in people's streams. I sometimes chat up VTubers and it's so neat when they come back to your stream. It is very neat. Again, I'm a little gun shy on it at the moment because got burned a little bit and I am not interested at the moment in being burned again. So I'm sort of holding off on like networking, but that's that. I do feel like it's a skill you develop over time. I mean, but okay, you're right. You're absolutely right about that, Lily. I remember your first couple of streams, you were like, oh, I don't know what to talk about. And I'm like, dude, just talk about what you're doing. And you have completely smashed through that limitation, my dude. You are a phenomenal chatter in your streams, which is very good. But in order to develop the skill, you have to use it. And you go into these streams and it's just dead quiet. And then you send a message and they go, oh, hi. And then they go back to their game. And it's like, okay, screw me, F me then. You've been doing very good at networking, Siren. Very good. Keep it up. That's why she's the fastest growing VTuber on YouTube. So in order to develop it, you have to do it, and they're just not chit-chatting. Or text message? I don't talk because I don't have a mic. Then don't talk. Thanks for interacting with me. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. See, that's the benefit. Like, you come in and chat, and I get interaction, which boosts me in the algorithm, and then you get to interact with people, right? It's a mutually beneficial thing, and I think that's the positive of streaming, right? Siren is a Siren, confirmed, real. We are happy to have you again. That is the one thing small streamers are better at, to interact. Well, I would probably say that's also a skill you learn. I have had like 20 some people chatting at once, and you can't keep up with it. Once you get to the point where you have 20 people chatting at you, you can't keep up. You kind of have to respond to people in bulk. People always make fun of big streamers. People always make fun of streamers for getting one guide. But the thing about it is it's just like you can only read like one message in 100. It's crazy. So small streamers it's easier to react when you have like 10 or 15 people in chat. Once you get over like 20 or 30, you're just cooked. There's nothing you can do. Jan is the best part of the stream, confirmed. Jan is the best part of our stream. That's because he's so tough. I barely talk in real life too. Typing messages is fine for me though. I'm the same. I'm a very quiet person. But I know for streaming, that was actually one of the reasons I wanted to stream, was to interact more, to be more gregarious, I guess. I will hydrate, weird, thank you. And I will stretch. No, don't do this again. But I have to. It's my shtick. All right. I chatted a bunch. I will go back to emails now. But yeah, there's a lot of people, to reiterate the hot take, there's a lot of people who are streaming who really shouldn't be streaming. There's a lot of people making YouTube content who I really don't think care about making YouTube content. And it disappoints me like a lot. But that's my hot take for the day. Yeah. There's a lot of people who are streaming who really shouldn't be streaming. But maybe I'm one of them. I also feel it's a weird line to walk between meeting new people and hanging out with them and parasocial behavior. Well, so how do I want to phrase this? It depends on the relationship. So for instance, take me and Siren. I consider me and Siren friends, and I would hope that she considers me her friend, right? I would hope that feeling is reciprocated. The fact that we then have an interaction and we talk and we, maybe talk about concerns or things like that, that's not parasocial behavior, even though I met Siren through streaming. Heck yeah, Siren. High fives all around. I also think that if it is clear that there are streamers and content creators out there who farm parasocial fans in order to garner fame and money. I think I've said that before. I'll say it again. It is 100% true. I also think that there's a large number of people who maybe through having some personal issues become a type of streamer who is very parasocial with their fan base because they don't know any better. But I think that if you're careful, you can stay on the right side of that line. I am very careful with it. I try very much to make sure that there is a line between me as a person and me as a content creator, me as a streamer. So take Yan. I like Yan. Cool guy. Right? Yan will come in every so often and he'll say, hey, I'm having a bad day. And I'll say, hey man, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't want you to have a bad day. Come chill out. I'm not going to tell Yan to pour everything out. It's not because I don't like Yan. It's just because I can't help you, dude. Like, I'm sorry. I wish I could. I wish I could fix your problems. I can't do it. I'm just an anime boy on a screen. I can't fix anybody's problem. And you and me encouraging you to try to use me to fix your problems is unhealthy for you and for me. Right? So the only thing I can do is offer a little bit of sympathy and offer a little bit of support. I can't help. And anyone who says otherwise is doing you a disservice. And I want you to know that because it's actually really, really important. There's a lot of people in this world who will take advantage of you if you're hurting. And I never want to be that guy. I never want to be that guy. Ever. So if you're having problems, talk to a professional. That's the best advice I can give you. And I'm saying that partially to put up that wall of saying, hey, I'm not going to be parasocial. I'm not going to do it. Even if it would be good for me, even if it would build my audience, even if it would make me more famous, I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. So I'm sorry if that offends anybody, if that hurts anybody. I'm sorry. I refuse. I cannot be your therapist, unfortunately. I know, Death. How could I? I know. So I'm not singling you out, Yan, either. I'm not like calling you out and being like, you're a parasocial. That's not what I'm doing, Yan. I am not in any way saying that Yan has been parasocial or has done anything inappropriate. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you've been good and come in and just said, hey, I'm having a rough day. Understand. You're right. I hate you all. That's the title of my next stream. That's the title of my Elden Ring stream. I hate you all. No, none of you guys have been inappropriate. None of you guys have done anything wrong. I'm just trying to say that it would be unhealthy of me to encourage people to use me as a therapist. And because one, I'm not a therapist. I can barely solve my own problems, folks, let alone any of yours. So there's that. But yes, you are correct. I do hate you all. Death to fools YT the most. That's why he loses all of the gambles. I set that up. So there's that. That's my other hot take. Now go gamble on YouTube. See, if you win on Twitch and then lose on YouTube, go gamble on YouTube now. There is a global cooldown on it of 15 seconds. What? Does the global cooldown have to go? Oh, your misspelled gamble was wrong. Crap. They found out. They found out. Okay. But yes, please be healthy, everybody. Please be safe. Understand that I will be honest with you. There are absolutely streamers out there who will try to take advantage of you. Be careful. It is incumbent upon, well, I guess my opinion is it's important for a streamer to know the limits of this, and I think a lot of them either don't know or will intentionally push the limits in order to garner fame and money, and I do not respect that behavior. So I'll not do it. I will look you all in the eyes and I will tell you all that I hate you. Guys, I'm never getting to 1,000 subs. It's never happening. People are going to come in here and they're just going to think I'm a giant. They're going to think I'm legitimately Alex. They're going to think, oh, he's actually Alex. He's just a giant douche. Because they're not going to know that sarcasm is all I ever do. Whoa. On my phone? Oh, it was my phone. So yeah, there's that. All right. This is why I don't give hot takes, because I always feel weird afterwards. All right. Feel free to ask my opinion about anything else so that I can insult you all. Spaceman, the one, welcome in. Pedro Pier, can't believe how unlikable. I know. I'm made of anxiety. Chill streams are helpful. I genuinely, welcome in, Spaceman. Sarcasm is all I do. Welcome in, Pedro Pier. I know, I'm so unlikable. It's the face. Welcome in, Spaceman. I'm not as much of a jerk as they say I am. I'm more of a jerk than they say I am, to be honest. No, I aim for chill. I work. I have a rough day. I don't want to come in here, guys, and be like, oh my god, guys, look at the game. Oh my god, look at the what's going on? I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to chill. And chill is what I am, and chill is what I do. No, don't listen to him. He's lying. I never lie. I mean, just do I look like I'm the kind of guy who lies? Welcome in, Spaceman. How's it going? I think that's a new name. You new? Are you? Look, that's a new name. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in and checking me out. I appreciate it. Are you a fan of YIIK, or are you just a fan of you know, cringe? Because the C stands for cringe. I'm gonna read this email now. Yes, no, actually, what? Subject, new job. Did you have any luck finding a job yet? I just heard that the HOA is raising the fees next year. I'd appreciate some help covering it. Mom. I like, by the way, how her email handle is mommy@pacificchime.keck. Like, I want you guys to imagine for a second, you get an email from somebody and their handle is mommy@gmail.com. I just want you to think about that for a minute, because you would immediately assume they were trying to get money out of you. That you don't sound like someone who would lie. I would never lie. Except then. Film recommendations. I'm gonna read some films. Well, the spaceman, the one swung in, said hello, and vanished. I respect that. Respect that. Oh my god. Okay, Simon, director, I think this is an incredible movie last night. I think got kicked out of it. It's called The Blackened Pond. Young woman called Eden. Okay, I'm not gonna read this. Earworms. Simon. That's the guy who just sent the movie one. So when you said you hate us, you actually meant it. You're a bad guy. I will openly tell you that I'm a terrible person. I've made so many mistakes in my life. I will not say that I am a good man. I'm trying to be a better one. That's what I always say. Right? Which I think is something that I can accomplish, hopefully. Hey Alex, I've had this melody stuck in my head. My brother Michael used to sing it all the time. It was your sister's favorite song. Do you remember what her favorite song was? I really wish I could remember the name. I think it maybe had something to do with meeting in a dream. Anyways, let me know. I'd love to play the song for my mom to cheer her up. Who is Simon? Why don't these have any dates on them either? Crazy. I still can't hit the monkey. Child support. Mrs. K said she saw someone going through our mailbox again. What is wrong with people? Simon says photos. Simon K. Hey, Alex. I'm wondering why I haven't heard from you. Am I emailing you too much? I don't know. Maybe you just don't check your email anymore. You also haven't been on AIM. AIM used to be a message. Stop? What am I stopping, Lily? Oh. Can I move again? Can I move now, Lily? Can I unstop? Lily, can I unstop? It's getting uncomfortable. Lily. Okay, thank you. What's up, Lily? What am I stopping? Oh. Drink some water. Am I stopping reading? AIM used to be a messaging software, kind of like Discord before Discord was a thing. You were talking bad about yourself? I am not talking bad about myself. I am being realistic about myself. I have made mistakes. I've hurt people. I won't hide it. I'm not going to pretend I'm a saint. I'm not. The thing is that I've grown up enough to realize that. I don't want to phrase this. I've grown up enough to realize that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something. Right? So just because you can get away with treating a person a certain way doesn't mean you should. And that realization has led me to understanding that I'm not the most important person on the planet. Well, I mean, when we're young, we all kind of think we're, I mean, yeah, and we've all mistreated people, but what I'm trying to say is I've done some pretty shitty things. I'm just trying not to repeat them. Exactly. That's what I mean when I say I'll never say I'm a good man, but I'm trying, or I'll never, let me phrase this proper. I'll never say I'm a great man, but I'm trying to be a good one. That's what I'm trying. And I don't think that's talking bad about yourself. I think that is being, I think that's actually kind of motivational, in all honesty. So I don't want to repeat the mistakes I've made. I don't want to mistreat people. I want to make sure that the people around me feel important. I want to make sure that people around me feel good. I want to make sure that the people around me are happy and having fun. And that's my goal. And in the process, I usually end up having a good time too. So that's positive. But yeah, I don't think being honest about mistakes you've made is talking down yourself, but I do appreciate your defense of me, LilyPad97. I very much appreciate that. Okay. All right, let me finish this. AIM was a messaging service like Discord before Discord, but it didn't have video or voice chat. Well, it had voice chat. You could do voice chat. Could you ask your mom about the photo of me, you, Michael, and Aubrey that used to hang over your piano? I knocked on your door and no one answered. I peeked through the window and noticed the photo was gone. Any idea where it went? Who is Simon? So yeah. I guess to compound on that, if you want another hot take, forgive yourself, forgive other people. It's a very powerful thing to forgive. If you can, maybe try to apologize to the people you've wronged. I've tried to do that in the past. If I've wronged somebody, I try to reach out and apologize. I genuinely think that there is always room for a heartfelt apology. And try to do as good as you can. That's all we can do, right? So that's the way I try to live. That's the way I try to get by, and it's worked pretty well, right? I like to think that I've made a pretty good impression on people. I like to think that I'm relatively well liked, and appreciated. I'm the elevator girl. My mother's name is Kyun Soo, and she is mentally handicapped. She suffers from bipolar 1 disorder, shows signs of being schizophrenic. Skits of rantic. You just said you aren't my therapist, but I feel pretty therapized, anime man. I'm the elevator man. Sing us a song, you're the elevator man. Not to put too fine a point on it, but I have always given good advice generally. I just keep it to myself now, because I have learned the hard way that a lot of people either do not want it or do not appreciate it. So now you have to earn it. A legit song by Onigo Boingo? Oingo bong Oingo boingo. Got it. So yeah, I will parse out a small amount of wisdom per stream, but I will generally keep my advice to myself. Cause I am semi-human funny. I have learned that either it's not wanted or not appreciated. So I keep my mouth shut anymore a lot. If people don't ask for it, I don't tell it. What's my goal here? Visit Michael's house. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Michael's house. What time is it? 9:16? Okay. 9:16. Let's save. I am getting a lot of text messages. Hold on. All right, let me mute my phone. Some of my friends are texting me, wondering why, the group chat, wondering why nobody's played games in a while. The truth is because nobody has time. But, beside the point. You're welcome, Lily, for the free therapy. How could there be a photo above the piano when the piano has a window above it? I'm gonna say goodbye and good night in advance. I will fall asleep during your stream without saying goodbye. So today I will beat that. All right, yeah, get some rest, chill out, relax, get some sleep. Good night in advance. Sleep well. I don't know. I'm tired. I can't translate right now. Don't worry about it. Why is there a skull there? Those tires, the tires on that backhoe are floating, but it's very weird. Anyways. Oh, yeah, I gotta talk to Michael on the other side of the house. Got it. That is a very harsh zoom transition. Slap Lecker. Yeah, I don't know who Lecker is and why you need to slap him, but Lily's telling you to slap Lecker, so. Or is it slap liquor? Could be either, really. He's Dutch. Effecto, welcome in. Welterusten? I probably pronounced that wrong. I pronounced slap lecker wrong on purpose, but of course, Effecto. How could we not miss the Oat Lord or lady? Either one. I'm not gonna say one or the other because you'll get mad at me and make fun of me. So either one. Person of royal heritage. Welcome in, Effecto. How you doing? It is good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. This is the house, right? This is the house.
What do you want?
Want to know why your parents are giving you drugs?
Oh, is Michael home?
Michael? Wah! There is no Michael who lives here.
I've showered with exams and mental crisis. So I couldn't assist. I couldn't visit, I'm gonna say visit, any other stream. Sorry. Effecto. Take care of yourself first. Why is Twitch chat going crazy? Why did those gambles not show up? They show up over here? They did. It like lagged out or something. There they are. Very weird. Posture check. Thank you, weird. No problem, Effecto. Make sure you rest. Take care of yourself first. Only watch the streams when you can. Thank you for the piano death. Make sure you get enough rest and enough sleep. Take care of your exams and all of that stuff first. Watching my stream is an extra. So if you have the energy and the time, come in, say hi, chill out. If you don't, then rest. That's all I have to say. Effecto passed, everybody. Let's sell. Hold on. Do I have a celebration? I don't have a celebration. Effecto pass. Yay! Woohoo! Can you hear my clapping? I don't know how that sounds with my noise gate on.
Winning.
Exactly. Winning. Good job, Effecto. Well done. Well done. I knew you'd pass. Oh, hold on. I can do this in Twitch chat. Boom. Ooh, winning. Pretty soon we'll have it on YouTube and we can celebrate that way too. I am happy for you, Effecto. Well done. It's very satisfying when you work hard at something and then you accomplish it. It's incredibly satisfying. Thank you. I'm glad you believed it because I was doubting a lot. Now I can relax for now. I believe. I'm a believer. We're believers over here. I know you work hard at stuff, Effecto, and hard work usually pays off. Usually. I declare free oats for everyone. Praise the gluten. You get some gluten. You get some gluten. Everybody gets some gluten. Bread is good. Okay, Michael doesn't live here.
Oh, you must want the house next door. Yeah, Michael lives there.
Okay, Simone.
Oh, sorry. Whoops.
That was weird. I've
Bread.
known Michael forever, and I swear to God, he always lived in that house.
Yeah, he always lived in that house.
I needed to relax. I was letting all the paranormal get to me.
All of the paranormal. The ghost in the background was kind of scary, but we'll go with that. The house next door over here? No house over here. It must be over here. This house? Michael's house. Mr. and Mrs. K. No solicitation. Football. Michael!
Yes? Can I help you?
Is Michael home?
Yeah, but he's sick.
What's the favorite thing to eat on bread? Probably, well, guess what kind of, if you're talking about like sliced bread, probably peanut butter. I have peanut butter toast every morning, generally. It's a good breakfast. Some carbs, some protein, some fats. Good breakfast. Highly recommend. Also, I like peanut butter, so there's that. But bread and nothing else, because I'm Latino, is not even like just plain just bread, no butter, no nothing. Based. Super based. What about you, Yen? What do you eat with your bread? And Lily, what do the Dutch eat with their bread? The intrepid among us must know. Michael's sick.
I'll let him know you rang the doorbell.
Thanks, Michael's mom. Butter J, read it again. Oh, butter and nothing else. Got it. Just straight bread is underrated. Like, I mean, to be honest, a piece of bread is good.
Okay. Cool.
Butter and nothing else. Sorry, Effecto. This game burns my eyes a little bit, if I can be honest.
Nothing to worry about, see? Stupid panda. He's just sick. Probably.
Hagelslag? Hagelslag? Chocolate sprinkles. Oh. 1 week dry bread is pretty good. Be honest, like natural. There is something nice about crunchy bread. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm done. I've burnt my brain out enough on this. I'm gonna save, and then we'll chat for a little bit. We'll talk about bread, and then I will talk about what I'm up to, and then I'll end stream because I played so little of this game today. The things I do for emotes. I gotta cook and eat still. Listen for a little. No, yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Why are you hitting me, Death? What did I do to you? Your body is rejecting it. This game is like, okay. Gamble all. I've been eating it for every morning for years. Ooh, then it's good. The thing about this game is none of what is going on makes sense. So for instance, why is Michael's house different? Right? Why, like, is Alex's memory bad? Is he in some sort of like alternate reality? Oh, hey, you got a jackpot. There you go. Healthy, no. Tasty, yes. Not everything. Because art, I guess it could be art. But, like, I don't enjoy being confused. And this entire game confuses me. Playing this game feels like I missed a part of the story that I should have paid attention to, and not in a good way. And it grates on my brain because I know I haven't missed anything. Like, I don't know if I should go read all of that on Onism website, and like that'll fill me in on a little bit. Like, I don't know, but if you have to read like 100 pages of lore to understand, and it's not a good game. Focaccia? Is that focaccia? Am I an idiot? I'm an idiot, aren't I? Big dumb American tongue. Yeah, it's focaccia. Okay. I once made garden for my mother's birthday. It's pretty good with cherry tomatoes. I believe that. I miss having an oven. YIIK is very grating. It is grating my brain. I'm starting to remember why I quit playing this game. It is very difficult to have fun with this game. like, there's gonna have to be a day where I just play the game and don't talk to chat, because otherwise all I'll do is just talk to you guys and not play. So like today, I played, I streamed for 2.5 hours, and I bet I played a half hour of this game. It is very YIIK, Opti. Bread making tutorial when I've made it farther than this, Yan. I've gotten farther than this. I'm still not past where I quit last time. Bread making tutorial when I figure out how to make bread. I asked a friend one time to help me, to send me some information on making bread, because she was a chef. She was a pastry chef, and she never did. So I still don't know how to make bread. I've tried. My bread is usually gummy. I don't let it raise enough. I don't let it cook enough. I need way more practice at making bread. So, you know, I have that problem. YIIK. It's when you have an ick, but you don't want to think about it. Like I said, there's gonna have to be a day where either that or I'm gonna have to like just play it off stream and then like cut down the VOD, but I don't know if Lily would like that. Homemade bread is very good. I don't know if Lily would accept that. I'm playing this because Lily made me promise to play it for 500 subs on YouTube. And I keep my promises, no matter how much I suffer, I keep my promises. But this is a thing. So, yay. A man of values? Yes. I like to think so effective. So I'm 100% blaming Lily for all of my suffering with this. It is his fault. If you guys are sitting here suffering through this, it is all his fault. Feel free to blame Lily. Go to his stream, subscribe, blame him, follow Lily on Twitch, blame him when he's live, chant shame in his chat. Top 10 breads of all time when? That would be a heck of a tier list. I don't know that I've even tried 10 varieties of bread. I probably have tried 10 varieties of bread. I've probably tried 10 varieties of bread. But there's more than 10 varieties, and I need to try more so that I can rate them all. But beside the point. Beside the point. You'd have to pay me if you wanted me to play this game. Well, I do it for your guys' amusement. I am paid in your laughs and your chuckles and your enjoyment of my suffering. Donuts are the best kind of bread? That's a good question. Are donuts bread? What do we get for 600 subs? That's a good question. Poker stream at 600 subs? Poker stream 600 subs. I'll figure out play poker. Donuts are just sweetbread. No, 1,000 subs is karaoke. Blackjack? I'm getting blackjack on here no matter what. Is that something I should do? Should I actually would you guys like it if I actually set sub goals? Like, is that something that I should do? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. Here to play this game. I've never had a string of cheese. I feel like you've ever had string cheese? String cheese is just mozzarella. If you've had mozzarella, you've had string cheese. It's just in a different form. What if you're not amused? Are you saying my streams aren't amusing, Yan? Are you telling me that I'm not entertaining? Is that what you're saying? Yeah? Are you telling me that I'm not? But what? Okay. Maybe for 600 subs, I'll become good at streaming. Maybe that's what I'll do. Okay, joke's done. I've never had mozzarella. All the pizza here is made with Gouda. Oh. Well, favorite cheese? What is my favorite? Hold on. I gotta look this up. What's farmer's cheese? Farmer's cheese. Pressed cottage cheese? Doesn't sound like what I ate. That looks like what I ate. Farmer's cheese is pressed curds of unripened cheese made by adding rennet and bacteria-started acidified milk. So, like, low processed cheese. I had farmer's cheese once. It was really good. Cheese tier list when? Do you guys want me to turn into like a Watch Mojo tier list channel? Number 15 is Gouda. Gouda is a Gouda cheese. Ha. Number 14, cheddar. Is that what you guys want? We do some Watch Mojo tier list stuff? Is that what you guys want? Sure, I'll make sub goals. Why not? I'll make sub goals again. Subscriber tier list when? Why do you guys do this to me? Why? No subscriber tier list. No. Not gonna happen. Donuts are just sweet bread. Yes, okay, donuts are bread. The question was passed. Where did my poll go? Oh. Why is my poll gone on OBS? This is so weird. Who do you like best? I, like most parents, love you all equally. Some people pay a lot of money for that siren. No, that won't D. Who's your favorite toddler, Jay? My youngest niece is my favorite toddler. She's adorable. She has red hair just like me. I'm sorry, Siren. I couldn't help it. Don't lie. How is your favorite viewer? I don't have a viewer named How. I don't think so. Who is my... I love you all equally. There's totally no favoritism in my chat whatsoever. I've shouted you out weird. Shout out Lily, I shout out Siren, I shouted you out. My autocorrect is, it happens. Jay subestimates how charismatic he is. We clap at your reactions. I thank you. You ever show it? Do you stream Effecto? Okay, hold on. Shoutouts for Effecto coming in. Hold on. Go to channel, open channel. Copy. Here you go, everybody. Make sure to subscribe to Effecto. Subscribe to the Oat King. Siren, admit it, I'm F tier. F for fabulous. F for famous. F for phenomenal. F for fantastic. One of those things is not like the other, but we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. Oh, it's tier list at 10 subs. Guys, if we can get Effecto to 10 subs, he or she Oats person is going to do an Oats tier list. We need to see that. That's the kind of content we need right here, right now. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I'm gonna call it, everybody. I'm going to head out. I've yapped a lot today. My voice is tired. Almost there, Effect. Yeah. See, now you're gonna have to do it, Effecto. How many subs to eat a crayon? I am not a Marine. Crayons are not my natural prey. Stay weird. So, I will need to become a Marine before I eat crayons. I don't want to take food out of their mouth. I don't know if you've seen the pictures. Their meals are suffering. A red crayon is the best flavor. I believe you. Thank you, Siren. Thank you, Death, for saying it was a good stream. Listen. Thank you, Yan. I am struggle bussing here to make these entertaining. So I will accept your praise today. This game is these are my challenges. This is a challenge. I get to play Pragmata and have fun on Tuesdays. I get to play Elden Ring with Siren and have fun on Fridays, right? And Wednesdays. This game is much like a Wednesday. It is a middle of the week struggle session that I need to overcome. So it's the vegetables you need to eat so you can have dessert, right? Pragmata, Elden Ring, those are dessert. This is the vegetables. I'll get it. Yellow crayon is better. Okay, who's gonna do a crayon taste test tier list? Who's gonna do that? Who's gonna do that? You didn't fall asleep yet? Well, get some sleep. Good night. Stay weird. There's your peak content right there. Crayon color taste test ranking definitive tier list edition. 100%. I should have just get FOMO. The VODs are there. You just watch the VODs later. This feels more like eating meth than vegetables. There is an element of drug addictedness to this game. But beside the point. All right, everybody. I am going to call stream. Hyper is live. We're going to raid out to Hyper. I am going to spend tomorrow getting Blackjack to work on my streamer bot so that you guys can play a little Blackjack in chat if you wish. And then Friday is going to be Elden Ring with Siren. Last Friday I talked to you guys a lot and I didn't talk to Siren as much as I should have. So next Friday I'm basically going to ignore you guys the whole time because I like Siren and she deserves my attention and I'm going to be giving it to her because I want to give my collab partners the attention they deserve. So next Friday I will be very quiet for chat. So I will try to have Blackjack up so you guys can gamble and then I can play with Siren and you guys can learn bad habits. That's what I'm going to do. Bye, Jay. Have a good evening. Don't open doors for strangers. But they say they have candy, yeah. How am I not supposed to open the door when they have candy? It's a good question. Okay, hold on. Is there anybody live on YouTube that I am aware of that I would like to send my viewers to? Is there anybody playing YIIK on YouTube? Hold on. The only person playing YIIK live is me. Because I am the... Oh, no. No, that's not... That's Fall Guys. That is playing a different game. Yep. Just me. Just me. All right. Nobody playing YIIK on YouTube. Father, why have you forsaken us? Hey, I'm kicking you out of the nest. That's what I'm doing. Well, in that case, okay. All right, so good night, Siren. Okay, so there is going to be no raid on YouTube. We'll get People Chose happy. People chose wisely. Me editing together the meme where the guy drinks from the wrong cup in Indiana Jones and then dies, and that's me. And then other people playing any other game. He chose wisely. Good night, everybody. We're going to raid out to Hyper on Twitch because I haven't seen... Oh, wait. Hyper's not live anymore. Well, that shoots that idea in the foot. Probably raid out to Hoss then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am off tomorrow. I will be back on Friday with Elden Ring with the Shy Siren. Fastest growing VTuber on YouTube. We will see you guys on Friday. Have a great evening. And good night. We'll raid out to Hoss. Who's live? Hoss, Jarl, and well, we're gonna raid out to Weird. I'm gonna raid out to Weird. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, as always, I am Jay, and you are adorable. You do have to learn to make videos now, Effecto. See, this is your curse. Good night, everybody. Bye now.